I thought I would share with you about how can technology, how can intelligent automation help improve employee experience.
Sure.
Which I think is should be the key focus of HR currently.
Sure.
Okay, and maybe to answer your second question right now, I think intelligent automation, I think technology can help us to make our world more human for different reasons. The first one is, with the right use of technology, we can help save more lives. We can help, and through, for example, helping diagnosis of diseases, helping clinical trials, helping to identify and to research and design drugs. Okay, and there are lots of use cases in the health sector where intelligent automation and technology can bring a lot of impact. Okay, so that's the first point. The second one is, with the right mix and the right complementarity between technology and people, we can get to a point where technology does all the repetitive transactional activities that we don't like to do. Okay, for example, keying in invoices on a computer for 8 hours during the day. That's not something that I would wish to my worst enemy. Okay, that's not exciting at all, and not pleasant at all for anyone in the world. Intelligent automation and technology can help us to refocus on more value-add activities that are also more exciting. Think here of comments, insights, relationship with people, and on top of this, technology can help augment us and create and transform us into superhumans, giving us the capability of understanding trends from millions of data, predicting facts from, again, millions of data in just a few seconds. Okay, so that's so, and we'll come to a point where technology, because it is taking all those robotic side of what we are doing today, helps us to be more human, freeing us from those tedious activities and giving us the opportunity to be superhumans, and giving us also the opportunity to maybe work less, spend less time working, doing those logistic things that we discussed now, and give us the opportunity to refocus ourselves on what is the most important in our lives. And what I believe, and I think most of us believe, the most important is family, the others, taking care of the planet, love, and so that's how I come to the point that the right use of technology makes us become more human. Okay. And now let me give you a bit of some use cases that I want to share for our friends in the human resources. And I would start with a statement. According to Gallup, Gallup is a research company. They did a survey a few years from now. And the outcome of this survey amongst thousands of employees is that 85% of them are not happy at work. They are not satisfied at work. They don't flourish at work. And the reason why is because they think their work is too repetitive, too transactional. And indeed, we did in the book that we've just released a few weeks ago. We've did a research and we've identified that more than 70% of the time that we spend as workers, as employees, during a typical day, is focused on repetitive, routine, time-consuming activities. For example, non-productive emails, meetings that are non-productive again. And for the last 10 years, we've heard most companies focusing on customer experience. Customer was the focus of any action, any initiative in a company. I think it's going to still be the case, but I think the companies in the future that will succeed will have to take a look at the employee experience. And I think those ones that will excel at employee experience will be the successful ones in the future. According to an article published in the Harvard Business Review, companies that lead initiatives to improve the employee experience are 4 times more profitable than those that don't do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, and here intelligent automation gives us a unique opportunity to enhance this experience. And I will share with you in a few minutes how we've seen the capacity of intelligent automation to help improve this experience. To improve the experience, we've identified 5 main initiatives, and we call them the 5-fold A artifact, because all of those actions start with an A. Okay. The first action is about analysis. The second one is automation. Third one is augmentation. Fourth is abandonment. And the fifth one is ensuring. Okay, so 5 key initiatives that start with an A. Okay, and I will explain each of them now to you. So the first one is analysis. Intelligent automation helps us to identify opportunities to work better. Taking the example of the Fitbits that we use, or the smartwatches that we use to understand our health. Thanks to personalized dashboards, intelligent automation can monitor the work-life balance, reduce the stress, improve our professional behavior over time. Intelligent automation helps to take the pulse, okay, really like the Fitbit, take the pulse of our professional activity. For example, it can recommend some breaks in scheduling a day of meeting, or even suggest to automate a repetitive task. This is done using smart platforms that collect data related to our professional activity, our work activity. For example, takes screenshots of what we are doing during the day, collects data from our calendars, collects data from the apps that we are using, from our messaging applications. It analyzes those data and creates recommendations. Okay, there are already on the market intelligent automation applications doing having such features. For example, Worklytics, for example, Workplace Analytics by Microsoft. Time Doctor is another one. Okay, so the first I just described now, one of the first 5 A's to improve employee experience by leveraging intelligent automation. The first one was analysis. The second one is automation. intelligent automation can identify and automate a large part of the routine and time-consuming tasks, allowing us, as I said before, to refocus ourselves on activities with more value adds and that are also more enjoyable. For example, intelligent automation can automatically build a PowerPoint presentation for a weekly meeting, or record invoices in an accounting software. Intelligent automation helps with email management also, sorting and filtering emails so that we are not buried anymore into emails, and we can focus on those emails that matters. Optimizing the meetings, performing, for example, the automated transcriptions of meetings, coaching during the meetings, planning the meeting to make sure that we come to an outcome at the end of a meeting and that it's really a productive meeting. Such technology vendors are UiPath, Cryon. Those are more robotic process automation platforms. Celonis is a process mining platform. Workona, Calendly is used by a lot of people currently. This was the second key lever to help improve employee experience. Mm-hmm. We've covered analysis, automation, and now we're going to augmentation. Intelligent automation can increase the added value of work by working closely with us. For example, allowing us to analyze millions of data in a fraction of seconds, improving the quality of our decision making. This technology can also promote remote work, team collaboration, as well as identify possibilities of retraining of people. Such technologies are, for example, Pega system, you have IRA technology, all those platforms that really help to create more from us, okay, to augment us. The fourth A is about abandonment. That's a very important one, because without knowing it, some of the work tasks that we perform do not correspond to best practices, and they become obstacles to a healthy professional life. For example, restricting the volume of meetings, restricting the email traffic is essential. For example, to increase the productivity of work meetings, it's not recommended to invite more than 4 people. Okay, and some of these activities should be reduced or even eliminated through regular personalized support. For example, through the use of a virtual coach. Those technologies are just emerging. There is one that I know today, which is My Analytics by Microsoft, which helps to perform this live, ongoing coaching of employees. A very, very useful one. The fifth initiative to improve employee experience with the support of intelligent automation is what we call ensuring. Ensuring in the sense of connecting employees with companies, with market players, to build the future of work. In this regard, intelligent automation can increase the connection between businesses, job seekers. It can also foster and improve the sociability of employees in a company, allowing them to take care more about their colleagues, connecting them together. Sure. Finally, intelligent automation can help support systems like universal basic income that you might have heard about, to reduce inequalities between people. Yeah. Such technology, example of such technology is Eightfold. Eightfold is an application that helps to connect using artificial intelligence, machine learning, by the way, to connect people and organizations for the best outcome. Sure. Those were the key components that I wanted to share with you.
So thank you so very much. That was fantastic. In fact, very short, crisp. But I could not stop myself but to ask you one last question, if you permit, yes. Pascal. Everybody wants everybody has an intent to actually go for digital transformation, automation. But in some organization, it is successful. In some organization, even if the intent is there, it's not as successful as the other one. What would be your quick what are some of the quick tips that you have for those organizations whosoever wants to successfully implement this automation and go for AI and make the life of employees, customers, everybody's life happier?
Yes. So we've done some research on that point. Why are some companies successful and why others are not? In the context of the book, starting with the facts. 50% of the companies around the world have already started their intelligent automation journey. Okay, meaning they have already started to implement intelligent automation in at least one of their functions. Unfortunately, only 15% of them have been able to scale this transformation. So today we have a lot of companies that have implemented pilots, proof of concepts, and that have been successful. But this success remains small, isolated, and with a limited impact. So what does it mean to be successful? It means being able to scale the transformation. We've identified 5 components that were common across those 15% of companies that have been able to scale their transformation.
Sure.
The first one is always put people in the center of an intelligent automation transformation. Intelligent automation is built by people for people. Okay, without people there is no intelligent automation. Without intelligent automation, there are still people. Okay, so it's extremely important to keep the people in the middle. The second is start with a strong and healthy foundation. Management support, capability building, change management. Okay, management support is extremely important, and that's very often a reason of failure of those transformations. The sponsorship of management is critical because those transformations will have an impact across all the dimensions in an organization, whether it's processes, IT, people, organization. Okay, so it's and most of the time they will also require important investment. So the management sponsorship and support is extremely important. The third one is about combining the different technologies that are available in the spectrum of intelligent automation. Robotic process automation to help automate rule-based activities, machine learning to help predict, to help understand, create insights from data, natural language processing like chatbots, for example, to help connect with the people 24/7, connect with the clients, connect with the employees. Computer vision to help identify discrepancies in an X-ray, for example, identify tumor on an X-ray and be able to diagnose a cancer, for example. Okay, so it's really about combining those different technologies together to be able to automate end-to-end processes and create synergies. The third one is about democratizing IA, democratizing intelligent automation with the use of platforms that are very user-friendly to use. Allowing any business user in a company with limited skills in coding, for example, to implement those systems, to basically impact their own work on a day-to-day basis, improving their daily work by automating some tasks, by using machine learning to create more insights and helping them to get further and provide more value to their organizations. And the fifth one is about leveraging technology to accelerate intelligent automation implementations. So it's about using technology to build technology. It's still an emerging field, but technology can help. And when technology does it, it does it at scale. It does it very fast. It does it better than us. And technology helps us, for example, to identify which processes can be automated, which data makes sense to be used in order to create some insights. It helps us to build programs, to code programs automatically by generating codes and helping programmers to increase the speed of their work. It's also about putting in place some automated maintenance of the applications so that we can identify early that a system will fail and that automatically we can remedy to it. Okay, so it's really about using technology to increase the speed and the quality and the reach of intelligent automation programs. So those were the 5 key components that, according to our research, were the main elements, the main success factors in those transformations.
Sure, you definitely answered my question. So thank you so very much, Pascal, for your time. And there are quite a few takeaways for me as a person, as a practitioner. But I'm sure that, when I share these inputs with my viewers, with my audience, they would even be more thankful to you. So thank you so very much for taking out time and sharing your years of rich experience with me and with my audience. Thank you again.
It was a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Anil.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.